guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me while I get a laser treatment for my acne scarring. I'm going to Metamorphosis Spa and Laser Clinic here in Edmonton, Alberta once again. It's the same place where I just had my chemical peel done, so if you missed that video, it'll be linked in all of the usual places. I'm going in for an IPL laser treatment, which stands for Intense Pulse Light Therapy. This type of laser is used to treat pigmentation like dark spots and acne scars. It's also used for broken capillaries, and then things like tightening the skin like fine lines and pores. And you are supposed to see results within 15 to 21 days. So those of you who have been following me way back since when I was on Accutane may remember I did a quick video discussing the laser treatment that my dermatologist had recommended for me. I decided to ultimately hold off on that laser treatment, and I ended up just never having it done. For any of you who are curious, I would not have gotten a laser treatment and not vlogged it for you guys. It was a different type of laser though. It was PDL, which stands for Pulse Dye Laser, and that is specifically meant to target red hyperpigmentation exclusively. There are a couple big pros to the IPL laser for me, and the first one is definitely the cost. The price ranges from $50 to $175, and that is dependent on whether you're like spot treating or doing your entire face. The PDL laser that my dermatologist recommended to me was about $500 per treatment, and he said I might need to do 2 rounds of it. The other pro is less downtime. With the IPL laser, there's really not supposed to be much downtime at all. Apparently your pigmentation will darken before it actually gets lighter, but with the PDL laser, my dermatologist said my face would look significantly bruised for a week after. So there's definitely a big difference there as well. And just in general, I feel like the IPL is a little bit more kind of generalized. Like the PDL was just meant to target one specific thing, and I feel like if I'm going for a laser treatment, why not do something that is going to target more than one concern, especially if it is less expensive. So yeah, I wanted to give a little bit of info before I head to my appointment. I'm really excited. I just can't wait to see what it's like. This is definitely going to be a first for me, but let's go ahead and show you guys my before. So I'm about to head to my appointment. I just washed my face, but then I didn't apply any moisturizer or any skincare after. My skin is totally bare right now. You guys know I do get a little bit red after washing my face, so just excuse that, but this is what my skin is currently looking like. I have once again been breaking out around my mouth. I have a couple little fresh spots, which is so annoying. But yeah, I mentioned that in this video I would also kind of update on how my skin is looking after my peel, because it has now been a couple weeks. The main thing I've noticed is right in here, right before I had my peel, I had just broken out in that area, so I had way more prominent like hyperpigmentation and acne marks there, and they've faded so much like I don't even notice them anymore. Yeah, this is the current state of my skin pre-IPL laser treatment.
You can actually change it to textural, pigmentation, or vascular. So we're going to start with textural, so I've selected that. So you want to make sure for your skin type, for what we're treating, these are always proper.
Okay.
These are just our settings as an esthetician or a dermatologist. Now for skin types, our laser is a SharpLight OmniMax. It's one of the newer machines. And you can start from the skin type 1, skin type 2, skin type 3, skin type 4, and skin type 5. Skin type 5 is the highest we can go to, and that's usually a light East Indian, light African American client, or light Filipino. For culture-wise, that's the best definition I give people. If their skin is too dark, they will not be able to get laser. They are qualified as a skin type 6. So it doesn't fit on our category, so therefore they need to talk to a dermatologist. But even then, I always tell clients, be very careful with the skin type 6. You will burn, which means your Kill-Do pigment, which means you will have pink scarring. Because our underlay is usually pink on most clients. Different ethnicities, it can be yellow, but you will have that pigment missing, and you will have a burn and an actual scar. So for you, like, you know, we'll have you on a 3, and we'll do textural for the first pass, so we'll do 20.
And so my skin type is 3, even because I'm fair, but I tan easily.
You tan easily, you don't freckle, so you have a little bit of that European skin type, but you're fair, but in the summer you get a good tan.
Yeah.
So, but you will notice that your face looks a little bit more lifted, I guess is the best way. Like, not puffy, but it'll have a nice like lift to it where you're like, oh yeah, my bags are gone, or these fine lines around my eyes are more tightened. Because that's what it will do with textural too. It's kind of an all-in-one. And then yeah, we can change it to pigment. So when I do your second pass, we're going to do pigmentation. Even though we're doing textural for the first pass, it will grab any dark spots and help lift it too. So technically we're doing 2. And then vascular, you would do it like around the nose for broken capillaries. Or like rosacea you can treat too. So it's all very individual. We do free consultation, so I highly recommend just come in for a quick zap consult and we'll do a couple test patch. and then make sure you have no reactions, and then you're good. And so you can kind of see it looks a little cloudy. So as I rub it, that's ice coming off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's very cold by touch, and we have the setting on low. You can change it to medium, and you can change it to high. When I'm doing the face, I generally have it on low, because when this is on your forehead, it's bone, and it bounces off, and it kind of gives you a little brain freeze. So you kind of feel, but this is nice because you don't feel the actual like
the heat of
rubber band we describe it as. You don't feel that. So it's just nice and cold, and our skin rejuvenation handpiece as well as our laser has the cooling effect.
Okay. And I saw in some of the videos I watched, some people, they had to do a numbing cream before this type of laser, so since this has the cold built in, that's why you don't need to do that?
Exactly. For us, this is just better technology, smarter technology, and more effective because it has the cooling. The skin rejuve is actually quite nice because if you do have upper lip hair and we're doing pigmentation or we're treating an area on your chin, it will kill it.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
So it's kind of all in one because the light will target anything dark, so it'll pick it up. So sometimes like, you know, your actual beauty marks, they might lighten a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll start with your first one then. So what will happen is like these little pigmentation marks that we can barely see, and these ones, and this will for sure because it's darker, they'll bring to the surface more, so they'll be more pronounced and they'll be darker. And that'll only last maybe the first week or a couple days, and then it will dissipate.
Okay.
So sometimes if it's aggressive treatment and the person has like really bad pigmentation, like on their cheeks or something, it'll actually like slough off, like it'll kind of get scabby. And
so like kind of flaky, right?
Exactly, and it'll slough off, but it will dissipate.
Okay.
We're just gonna treat that area for texture. So this is where you used to have acne, and so we're just gonna go over that, and then some of the fresh ones, and then I'll do another pass of just pigment.
Okay.
Let's start here. Ready?
Yep.
So we do like a 3-second rule.
Okay.
So we kind of count like 1, 2 on the pulse, 3 to remove. So that way you can see the marks, but it's usually from the cooling because it's so cold on the skin.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really just feels like pressing an ice pack on your skin.
Exactly.
So interesting.
And we'll do a second, I'll lower.
Those last couple ones you did, I kind of felt like the snapping. Is that because I have more pigmentation here?
And do you have any metal in your mouth?
I do have a bottom retainer.
Yeah, so you'll feel it a little more because of that.
Okay, interesting.
And sometimes when we're closer to bone, like I was saying on the forehead, it just bounces right off, and you're like, oh, that was hot.
Yeah, there's not as much skin to kind of cushion it.
So you feel it a little bit more, but this will be nice because it'll kind of give you a little lift in this. Not that you need it, but it just, you'll feel like, oh, I look a little softer.
Nice.
You're young, you look soft anyways, but okay, I'm just gonna go over this.
Yeah, I can definitely feel it more in that area.
Yeah. You might smell a little burning hair. We actually leave this on for like more than 8 seconds, basically. Not even 5 seconds. Like you can give someone frostbite because it's that cold. I do a lot of the IPL laser just because it's so quick, it's so painless, and it is really affordable. Like if I was doing someone's full face, full neck on like textural because they wanted a little tightening, and a little like overall of their texture, then yeah, that's maybe $175. But like something like this, I would maybe do like $75, $100. Okay, so we're gonna do the second pass. Okay. This doesn't feel hot, feels good.
Yeah, feels fine.
And then if it was, we just take a cool ice pack or a cold cloth, and it'll just instantly stop. All the blood flow has gone to this area, so it's kind of like, not angry, but it's like more aggressive. Pink, right? Exactly. So I'm gonna do a little bit for pigment now. So you might feel a little bit in the wavelength is different. I'm just gonna do this where I see spots this time. How's that feeling?
Feels fine.
You can kind of already see you didn't have much on your chin, but it's already started to like bring out a little bit of that pigmentation just from old scarring. And then lots of SPF, same as normal. Yeah. Same as every day. You want to make sure you're wearing lots of SPF. I'll hit that one guy up here. I just take my machine off power and it's on standby, and then I just do this, and basically I'm just helping to cool the skin down if someone was like, oh my gosh, my face is warm. But for hair removal or pigmentation, as long as what we're treating is darker than your skin type, you can get laser.
Okay.
And that's kind of it. It's pretty easy. Usually I'm a lot quicker. Usually people can do it in 5 minutes to 15. If I was just doing upper lip, you don't really have pigmentation, so I didn't do the upper lip.
Okay.
I just kind of caught a little spot there. And you can see spots are starting to come out.
My glasses off. Yeah, I can see them there.
Yeah. Of old pigment, and then this just looks a little more pink. And you get to wear these super cool goggles.
It's the best part.
It's one of our Yonka Pure Emulsion. I mix it with water, and it just calms the skin down in case you are having heat or redness. I use this after waxing too, it's great. And then I'm going to finish with SPF always. And then, yeah, that's all you should need for today. If you want to go home and wash your face and apply your product, you totally can. Okay. Yeah. You can. This one's great. You can put makeup right on after. It's not going to matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So close your eyes for me, and I'll just spray this toner. I call it a toner, but it's kind of like my own mix. So this is my Dry Touch SPF 50. So you can see it's quite white, and like when I go on the skin. But as soon as you rub it in, this is non-greasy. Really nice and finished.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So it's a bit later in the day now. Excuse my hair. I have my hair up in a ponytail. It looks kind of like I have a mullet right now, and it's just a mess, so just ignore that. But I just wanted to show you guys what my skin is looking like. For the most part, it's looking pretty normal. Maybe like a little bit more red on my spots and like in here. But for the most part, it just feels and looks totally normal. As for the treatment itself, it was so easy and so fast. Like, it literally takes 10 minutes and there was no pain at all. Like Megan said, there was a slight sensation of like a rubber band snapping on your skin or like a light flick on the skin, but it was so incredibly minor. It literally just felt like someone was taking an ice pack and pressing it onto my face. I think that technology is so cool to have like the cooling sensation built in. But yeah, I had to go shopping like right after the treatment and it was fine. No redness, no irritation. But I'm gonna continue checking in with you guys probably throughout the next week or so and show you guys how my skin progresses. So it has actually been a full week since I have had my laser treatment. First of all, I'm a little bit under the weather, so excuse my voice, and I'm also actually at the cabin now, so I'm in my bedroom here. But I waited this long to update because until yesterday, I would say, I wasn't really seeing much of a change in my skin. My pigmentation didn't actually end up darkening, which Megan said because the settings were so low on the laser that might not happen, which I'm not mad about at all. If I can skip the part where my scars actually look worse, then I'm all for that. But I woke up yesterday and I was like, my skin is starting to look a lot more even. There's a lot less redness. The scars around my mouth are starting to fade. I feel like they actually look worse on camera right now than they do in person because I'm in front of such a bright window. But like, the skin on my cheeks looks very, very even. Alright, so it has now been 16 days since I had my IPL laser treatment, and I am not wearing any makeup at the moment, of course. And I think my skin is looking really good. I think it has definitely continued to even out over this past week and a couple days. Of course, the main area on my face that I have been paying attention to has been those fresher red acne marks around my mouth. And I feel like at this point you can almost barely see them. Like, the redness has gone down so much, and I feel like my skin just looks so much more even overall. Like, look at my cheeks, you guys. Like, there's barely any like redness or blotchiness. As for my texture, I'm not sure if I see a huge difference, but my texture is so minor as is that it's kind of hard for me to tell because it's not something I notice that much anyways. For just one treatment, I am really pleased with my results. As you guys know, that red hyperpigmentation from my recent breakouts has really been bothering me lately, but I feel like this treatment as well as my chemical peel have really made a huge impact on my skin, and I feel like my skin is looking more like it did kind of a few months ago before I had those breakouts. Honestly, my skin does look better than it did a few months ago, which is crazy to say just because I did have all of those breakouts around my mouth and everything, but it really has improved a lot, and I'm feeling a lot more confident without makeup once again, and I'm just getting to a place overall where I feel like I'm really happy with my skin. And these couple little skin treatments have definitely really helped with that. I actually posted a picture on Twitter last week when I started to notice my skin tone evening out from the laser treatment. I posted a picture of my cheek and I said it's crazy because this is where my acne was seriously the worst, where I had the worst red hyperpigmentation, and now you can barely even tell that I had such severe acne, which is amazing, and that makes me so happy. I'm going to put in a little before and after here. I did take some pictures, and I'm also going to try to insert a video clip as well, but I really want you guys to let me know in the comments if you see a difference. I would recommend trying the IPL laser. I think for the more affordable price and also how quick and painless the procedure is, it is definitely worth looking into. I'm still so blown away by that cooling technology that is built into the laser. That is something specific to the SharpLight Omnimax laser that they do use at Metamorphosis. I have watched some other videos of people trying the IPL laser, and in other clinics, you know, they're doing the numbing cream for like half an hour beforehand, or in some clinics I noticed they have like a little tube that blows ice cold air on your face that you get to hold and kind of use to help minimize the pain from that snapping feeling from the laser. So I thought having that cooling feeling built in was just so incredible and such advanced technology. So if you're looking into an IPL laser, you should definitely look for a clinic that offers that technology if you aren't in the Edmonton area, because I think when anyone thinks of a laser treatment for the face, they automatically expect that it's going to be really painful, but this wasn't painful at all. It was honestly like really pleasant. It felt really nice. And once again, IPL laser can be used to target a number of different concerns, not just acne scarring. It's also used for sunspots, fine lines, broken capillaries, etc. But I think that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video. Once again, if you are in the Edmonton area and you're looking to have any treatments or services done, you should definitely check out Metamorphosis Spa and Laser Clinic. They offer cosmetic injections, massages, facials, microblading, lash extensions. They seriously do it all, so their website and their social media will be linked down below for you guys. And if you did miss my video on my chemical peel, once again, that'll be linked down below too. And once again, just a reminder, this video was not sponsored. I will always disclose to you guys if a video is sponsored, but give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and find it helpful. And once again, let me know if you see a difference in my skin in the comments down below. Go follow me on social media. I'm at SariReanna on Twitter and Instagram, and hit that subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel. But thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys!